Okay, we're gonna start with the juniors category, and we're gonna go with, first up is Kylie as the Green Power Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's Gabriel as Harry Potter from Harry Potter.
I feel for the selfish pain, it was worth it every time.
All right, awesome. Now we're moving on with Jimmy as Kirk Henson from Pacific Rim.
Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need.
Ziza as Aladdin from Magi. We have Chloe as Hatsune Miku from Vocaloid. Alright guys, next we have one more junior who just came in. It's Justine as Mismatched Alice from Alice the Madness Returns.
It cuts deep to our ground and makes us forget all common sense. Don't speak as I try to leave, cause we both know what we'll choose.
Alright guys, let's give it up for our junior class.
If you pull, then I push too deep and I'll fall right back to you.
So youthful, so talented. Alright guys, we're gonna move on now to our exhibition class. First up is Frank as Mr. Blockbuster Guy from Dead Franchises. Alright, and still in exhibition we have Marco as Consuela from Family Guy. Awesome work. Okay, next we have Kenny as Wolverine from the X-Men. Now we have Martin as Deadpool from Deadpool. Alright, looks like we have another Martin, but this time as Doran Fayel from Star Wars.
We're coming out, we never sleep, never get tired, through urban fields.
Now we have Nancy as Rydia from Final Fantasy IV.
Who's gonna save the world tonight?
Next is Yasmin as Harley Quinn from Batman. Alright, now we have Michael as the Umbrella God from Resident Evil. Alright, now we're gonna wrap up our exhibition class with Rana as Princess Zelda from Zelda Twilight Princess.
Watch it on prime time, turn up the love now, listen up now, turn up the love.
Continuing with our novice class is Leo as Nathan Drake from Uncharted. Alright, great work. Next up is Barbara as Milan from Legend of Zelda. Hey girl, let me buy some of your milk. Alright, continuing with the novice class, we have Nicole as Mystique from the X-Men.
I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine.
Alright, moving on now, we have Catherine as Illidan from World of Warcraft. Next up is Amber as Mega Houndoom from Pokemon. Next up, we have Ashley and Ozzy as Isaac Clarke and Ellie Langford from Dead Space 2. Alright, awesome. Up next is Magda as Cinderella from Disney.
Miss Worldwide, Christina Aguilera. Oye, mamita.
is Minato, Minako, Mitsuru, Ahiko, Shinijo, Igor, and Junpei from Persona 3.
We can party. She read books, especially about red rooms and tie-ups. I got her hooked, cause she see me in a suit with a red tie tied up. It's nice to meet you, but time is money. Only difference is I own it. Now let's stop time and enjoy this moment.
One day while the light is glowing, I'll be in my castle golden. But until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment.
Right, next up we have RC64 as Black Gold Saw from Blackrock.
Maybe we can travel the world and I can give you and all you can see. Time is money. Only difference is I own it. Like a stopwatch, let's stop time.
Next up we have Harry as Minion Assassin's Creed from Assassin's Creed and Despicable Me. Up next we have Kathy as Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. Next up we have Heather as another X-Men rogue from what is the series where Rogue obtains Thor's power? Alright, next we have Alyssa as Ares from Fairy Tail. Alright, followed by her we have Catalin as Orochimaru from Naruto. Alright, up next we have Cheyenne as Yuno from Final Fantasy X. Alright, now we have Dario as Urida Haruyuki's pig game avatar from Accel World. Alright, now we have Nico, Cesar, and Carlos as Aang, Toph, and Zuko from Avatar The Last Airbender. Alright, next up is Emma as the disciple from Homestuck. Alright, now we have Christopher as Space Candy. Next up is Emily as Han Solo from Star Wars. Now we have Catherine as Kalia of the West from Magic the Gathering. Great job. Now we have Viviana as Kira from Soul Calibur. Up next we have Madison as Harley Quinn from Batman Arkham Asylum. Sydney and Christopher as Starfire and Nightwing from Teen Titans. Alright, good job guys. Next up is Brandon and Tyler as Darius, Vakarian, and Unat Grunt from Mass Effect.
Now you're gone. I realize my love for you was strong, and I miss you here. Now you're gone. I keep waiting here by the phone.
Alright, now we have Amy as Dreamer Fairy from Homestuck.
I keep waiting here by the phone, with your pictures hanging on the wall.
Next up is Diana as Octodad from Octodad Dadliest Catch.
About you every day.
Rapunzel from Tangled.
Take a little bit and baby, don't you give up. Get your life, give a damn. You gotta make a move to show me where we can stand.
Skylar as Elizabeth Comstock from Bioshock. Alright, next up is Maria and company as the Fairy Tale Group. Now we have Sarah as Riku from Final Fantasy X. Now we have Sheila as Yuna. Next we have Robert and crew as Littlefinger, Khal Drogo, Joffrey, and Barack from Game of Thrones. Now we have Danielle as Nero Akito from Vocaloid. Now we have Sherry as Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier from Captain America. Awesome. Now we have Cynthia as Popstar Ari from League of Legends.
It's me, you made, and I made something that's real to show you.
Now we have Kiki as Aries from Fairy Tail.
My strengths, my songs, and dreams.
Alright, wonderful. Now we have Mark as Madeline Bounty Hunter from Star Wars. Now we have Ariel as the female Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z. Next up is Wade as Artorias the Abyss Walker from the Dark Souls. Alright, great work. Now we have Serena as Isabella from Animal Crossing. Alright, now we have Alexa and Mark as Kamina and Yoko from Gurren Lagann. We have Chris as Sayaka Miki from Madoka Magica. Now we have Alexandra as Sly Cooper from the Sly Cooper series. Alright, great work. Now we have Amy as Link from The Legend of Zelda.
Y'all having a good time out there.
Alright, next up is Squid as Neophyte Red Glare from Homestuck. Up next is Shirley as Ezra Scott from More Fairy Tail. Now we have Bruce, Steve, and Joe as the Angu group from Naruto. Alright, now we have Brandon as Iron Man from Iron Man. Alright guys, next up is Giselle as the Repo Woman from Repo the Genetic Opera.
And turn me on.
Alright guys, now we have Annalie and Marcus as Malon and Link from The Legend of Zelda. Alright, now we have Angela as Sam Sparks from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
Take over control, take over control. I want you to take over control.
Alright, now we have Cassidy as Madoka Kaname from Madoka Magica.
Take over control, take over control. I want you.
Awesome work. Alright, now we have Gabriel as Ezio from Assassin's Creed and Revelations. Up next is Nicole as Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty.
Come over here and take a closer look. 'Cause I can't get enough. I can't get enough.
Alright guys, and we're playing for more Homestuck because now we have Kendra as her Imperious Condescension from Homestuck. Now we have Alexandra as Ryoko Matoi from Kill la Kill.
Got me way over the sun. I'm dancing like I am the only one.
Now we have Jeremy as Sven Katarina from Floyd. Up next is Luna and Blue as Jane and Lilo dress spirit concept from Disney.
It's taking me
Alright, now we have Eros as Suki Kiryuin from Kill la Kill. Okay, now we have Elizabeth as Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before.
Alright guys, now we have Nora as Sailor Pluto from Sailor Moon.
I'll be the president one day. Jam will be first. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one who can hold the one side of the bed.
Next is Catherine as a Genderman Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
Up next is Daniel and Anthony as Daft Punk from Daft Punk.
The mountains high, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you.
Now we have Susie as Lady Joker from Batman.
It's game day. See me running through the crowd full of melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Alright, now we have Sarah as Tony Tony Chopper from One Piece. Awesome work. Alright, up next is Antonia as Vayne from League of Legends. Up next is Amy and crew from Attack on Titan. Now we have Stella as Pitch Black from Rise of the Guardians.
I won't give up on my life. I'm a warrior star.
Up next is Jillian and Coda as Diana and Venice Sevilla from League of Legends.
Gonna bury the night. Gonna bury the night. I'm gonna bury.
Up next is Aaliyah as Nuwa from Smite.
I'm gonna lace up my boots.
Now we have Gerardo as Bumblebee from Transformers.
Then I get the bomb tested twice on the loser. I'm gonna bury the night. I'm gonna
Anna as Mako from Kill la Kill. Alright, awesome work. Up next is David as Scout from Team Fortress 2. Alright guys, now we have Jennifer as Harley Quinn from the DC Universe.
I'm gonna marry the night. I'm gonna marry.
Now we have Bianca as Raven from Injustice Gods Among Us. Alright, now we have Bailey as Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. Alright, let's move right on ahead into our Journeyman category. First up is Nadine as Black Mage Sailor Mars from Final Fantasy and Sailor Moon. Now we have Lauren as Lady Loki from Marvel. Alright, now we have Jody and Nikki as Baron Humbert von Judiken and Hal from Hayao Miyazaki's Cat Returns and Howl's Moving Castle. Alley Cat as Dolph Eric Corsair as from Warhammer. Up next is Bradley and Zoe as the Journey Travelers from Journey. Alright, up next is Charlotte as Hit Girl from Kick-Ass. Now we have Dante as Aquaman from DC Comics. Alright guys, next up is Daniel as Booga from Tank Girl. Now we have Alex, Nicholas, and Bryn as the Mass Effect crew. Looking good, guys. Now we have Carrie and Brianna as Lady Sif and Valkyrie from Marvel Comics. Up next is Francesca and Jacqueline as League of Legends Elsa and Merida from League of Legends / Disney. Alright, great job, ladies. Now we have Sierra as Iris, goddess of the rainbow from Greek mythology. Everybody knows I've got the magic in me. Now we have Brian, Frank, and Zahab as Master Chief and Halo Spartans from the Halo series. Next up is Matthew as the Great Muda from Wrestling Kingdom 2. Now we have Gabriel as Kratos from God of War. Bernie as Raiden from Metal Gear. Up next is Daniel as World War from Magic the Gathering. Now we have Claire as Wonder Woman from DC Comics.
This might not be the right time. I might not be the right one, but there's something about us I want.
Now we have Alexandria and crew as Gage and Lilith from Borderlands 2. From Batman Arkham Origins. Oh my god! Now we have Daniel as Xerneas from Pokemon X and Y. Alright guys, now it's time for our final category, the Masters category. Let's start it off with Benny as Alt Ethan from Super Robot Wars. You guys can't see it, the big guy on the floor. Alright, great work. Now we have Amber Riley as Vati from Legend of Zelda. Now we have Jenny as Fancy God Tier Arcadia from Homestuck. Now we have Jennifer as Telefrom from Sikizo's illustration works. Up next is Stacy as Halo Kitty plushie as Halo and Hello Kitty. Now we have Mel and Kirky as Hiccup and Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon 2. Up next is Elizabeth as Dr. Doom from the Fantastic Four. Juliet as Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite. Apple Bunny as the March Hare from Sikizo's Alice in Wonderland selection. Purposeful Pretenders as Xerxes, Artemisia, and Themistocles from 300 Rise of the Empire.
You for a lifetime, you're my favorite movie. 1,000 endings, you mean everything to me. I never knew what's coming.
Guys, let's wrap up the Mashes category with Alex as Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Love you, just the way you are. My cinema, my cinema.
Alright, you guys, that wraps up the Mashes category. Let's give it up for all our contestants. Alright, our judges have a very hard decision before them, so we're going to go ahead and go to deliberation. So you guys hang tight, we'll be right back.
Hi guys, I'm Sandy. First Judges Awards goes to Matthew Harden for the Great Muta. Everybody, please clap for Matthew.
Next Judges Award. This award goes to Alex Payton as Hiccup.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the junior category. Yeah. And we chose someone who is going to cancel the apocalypse.
Jimmy from Pacific Rim.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next award will be for craftsmanship. And it goes to Apple Bunny, the March Hare. Is that it? Yep, the March Hare. Come on, look how good it looks. All right, we're moving on to Best Original. And Best Original will go to Daniel Estrada. All right, the next one is for props, and it goes to League of Legends, Elsa and Marita, what's her name? Francesca and Jacqueline. All right, the next category will be Novice Solo, and that one goes, first off, this was amazing. So it will go to Wade Artorias from Dark Souls. on stage, man. All right, next will be Novice Group. And that goes to Jillian and Coda. Diana and Bandit. Now it's up for the Journeyman's group, and we're going the solo. When I saw this, I literally, my head exploded. I've never seen a better Deathstroke than Trey Mooney. Come on, get your prize. All right, Journeyman group. Now this one's tough because there were two groups, both sci-fi, both games that I love, but it came down to Mass Effect with Alex, Nicholas, and Brenton. Come on stage. All right, next prize will go to Division of Uncertified, and that will go to Sierra Iris, Goddess of the Rainbow. Alrighty, time for the Masters Division. Yeah, there were plenty of good ones. Yeah, I know. We're gonna go with, oh man, I wonder how much gold paint they use in their bathtub. Oh, Purposeful Pretenders for 300, get on stage.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Before we do Best in Show. Hi, my name's Mike. I'm the convention chair. Sandy. This is Sandy, the other con chair. So we give out an award. We give out an award for, it's my award, the con chair award. It's always been my award. Now it's our award. So I want to thank everybody for coming here today. There's a lot of you guys out there. This is our first year here at the beach. This show has been incredible. A lot of people came out. We're very, very thrilled that you made the leap with us here. You know, we started, never dreamed we'd be this big. This is my wife. We got married this year. I met her because of this show. So, I want to bring up a few people before we give out the award. And I promise I'll be fast. I've never done this, but I want to do this now. Frank, I have Frank and his minions who run the stage, who make sure this runs all day. They've been with us for years. They did this awesome little thing this year. And I think it's just awesome. And thank you guys. This is your stage crew. And then, guys, can you all come up? Karen, Natalie, Ben, Wingy, Mike. This is, all of you, every single, you guys, Ursula, Josh. Karen, Mom, Karen. Get up here. Jimmy, you don't get off. Sonia, you don't get off. Come on. John Brown, get up here. JSP, Karen. This is my mother. She runs registration. Hi, Mom. This is a lot of our staff. This is not all our staff. We have such a huge staff. I couldn't round them all up. These guys help run they run the show. If you see all the guys in red shirts, they're running the show. There's hundreds of them, and I can't thank them enough, and I can't thank them all by name. But I just want you to know there's hundreds of people that are working to do this for you guys. Now, enough of this. We're going to give this award. It's my award, our award. So the Con Chair Award, the winner gets this neat little trophy and $300. It goes to Halo Kitty. Halo Kitty, come on up. I don't play a lot of video games, but I would play that video game. All right, where's Miggy? Guys, let's get off. Let's let them have their... All right, I'm gonna give it back to Miggy so he can do Best in Show now.
Now, to be called Best in Show, you gotta be the best of the best, the cream of the crop. Not only is this contestant gonna get the right to brag of Best in Show in Supercon 2014, but also their own custom 3D printed figure of themselves from 0.3D. Can I please get a drum roll? Best in Show will go to Mobile Suit Gundam. Get on stage! Best in Show. That's what you think. Doesn't get better than Gundam.
So worthwhile. Don't forget, certain winners got certificates to the 0.3D booth where you can get a miniature figure of yourself of the costume you're in, 3D printed, and it's super cool. I have one of myself. All right. Congratulations to all the winners. Winners, stay around for a group photo.